Charnie. This week we'll be continuing with our series How to Deal with Work Stresses. Last week I did a episode on how I got through my articles and I gave a bit of advice and tips on how to get through it. This week we'll be discussing how to deal with negative feedback in the workplace. I have a special guest this week, which is Laura Heldsinger, hashtag Lessons with Laura on LinkedIn, as well as a very humorous profile on TikTok. I hope that you guys really enjoy this segment. Today we'll just be looking at who Laura Heldsinger is and who Lessons with Laura is. What is it all about? Just to give you a bit more perspective of who will be helping you through this journey. And then on Thursday, which is Chatz with Charnie Day, we'll actually be going into the actual interview and discussions around how to actually deal with negative feedback. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. Bye! So welcome everyone to another Chat with Charnie. Today we have a special guest, Laura Heldsinger, hashtag Lessons with Laura. Some of you might know her from LinkedIn and Instagram as well as TikTok. Today Laura is going to be helping us on how to deal with negative feedback. Now this information is going to help you, especially within the workplace, but I believe that it can help you within your relationships as well in dealing with negative feedback from your partner, friends, or family. Before we get straight into it, Laura, tell the viewers more about yourself. Tell us what inspires you, what you're passionate about, and what was the inspiration behind Lessons with Laura.
So thanks, Chanel. I mean, I'm very honored to be here and to share my insight. I am a millennial, as people call it. I am 27, going 28 years old in about 2 weeks' time.
God, don't remind us.
You know, very single, but like one of those things, you know. No, so I studied industrial psychology at UCT, so the University of Cape Town. And as on the day of my graduation, actually, Brandhouse at the time, which is now Diageo, called me to be part of their graduate program. So I wasn't hired as an HR graduate. It was so weird. And on the same day, they told me I have to move to Johannesburg and I have about 3 days to consider it.
Oh my God.
From Cape Town, they're like, I don't want to go to Johannesburg. Like, no.
Firstly, I need 5 business days to make the decision.
Like, at least minimum. Like, I'm trying to walk across a stage to get my degree, and y'all are out here trying to
poach you.
You know, poach me. It was very last minute, but I actually don't regret that decision at all. It was amazing. So I told my parents, I was like, listen, I'm out of here. I'm going. It might be daunting, but I'm leaving Cape Town. Cool. Yeah. So I started off as a resourcing coordinator in Brandhouse when the company was still within Durban, Cape Town, and Johannesburg. Then the demerger happened, and then I moved into a business partnering role, which is more of a generalist role. So you would deal with anything and everything in HR. You know, that was one of my favorite roles. I won't lie.
That's an awesome opportunity.
It's such it is amazing. So at the time when I moved, sorry,
God was working.
He was listening, girl. Like, you know, if you're listening now, maybe can you make me $1 million? I think that went past this year, to be honest. I won't lie. Then, because I did so well looking after the function of commercial and marketing, I then moved to look after supply chain in our Durban plant in Isipingo. So when this role came up, it was a promotion. So, and it was back in Johannesburg, and I was praying. I was like, God, I need to go back to Johannesburg in any shape or form. Please help me.
Yeah.
This role came up, and then I applied for it, and then I got it. And I came up here, restarted my life in Johannesburg, and to be honest, I do not see myself going back to Cape Town anytime soon. I love it here.
Preach it, girl. Preach it. Like, ain't nobody going back.
You know, independent, you know, like.
We do.
That's exactly what we do. So, no, I absolutely love my, like what my role can do, which actually inspires my purpose, which inspires what Lessons with Laura was about. So, funny story, how Lessons with Laura came about. I was looking to become famous. Right, like
influencer.
You know, like you know, yeah, like a nano influencer. Fine. Then my friend who was a digital manager at Diageo at the time, she was like, you know, I know you love Instagram, but leave Instagram. That's not loyal. Why don't you try LinkedIn? And I was like, LinkedIn? Like, are you mad? Like, I'm definitely 5 years old. Like, what do you, LinkedIn? And then she was like, yeah, that is so untapped. You can do anything. And what's missing from LinkedIn is like that HR insight that no one seems to
get
because HR has evolved. Exactly. So people think HR is like punching bags or like emotional dumpsters that you can just come and just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go cry to HR. But it's evolved so much. And she told me to be a tool to showcase how it has evolved, right? So I was like, but
what a blessing of a friend.
I was shocked. I won't lie. I was like, first of all, LinkedIn, HR, okay, but let me do that, right? So I went into that space and I was like, how? So she said, start off with posts, which can then translate into articles. I've never been to articles because my wording is like...
Don't worry, girl. We know about that English classes we took.
You know English, you know. You hate it. But so that's what inspired my or to start on LinkedIn. Then I started small. It was like just random tips and tricks, blah blah blah. You know, what people can do, when and how, and in certain situations. Then I began finding purpose to my posts, and it was about secretly. No, or not so secret, because I tell everyone this. What if I post about for the past, I think, 4 to 6 months is something I personally struggle with. So if it's something like taking offense or sensitivity, something that I've always struggled with, and then I thought, let me just be vulnerable, but not explicitly so, but then post about a topic that I can also learn from, and I can practice what I preach, right? So that can also just be involved, you know.
It makes it more personal.
Exactly. And
then
that's
you put
exactly
more
how my
meaning
language
into it.
comes up. Yeah, precisely.
So that is absolutely amazing. So guys, please check Laura out on LinkedIn. Follow the hashtag Lessons with Laura and learn more and experience more.